Hi, Angela here with Dogwood Paper Arts, and we're back for another ephemera making session for a fall junk journal. Welcome to my channel. It's good to have you all here, and welcome new subscribers and everyone else too. Make sure you like and give me a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you're debating. There's lots to do here and lots of videos coming up. That is for sure. So we have, I had 2 pages that matched. I messed them up. We are going to make a couple of these, and I have them so that they will attach to the inside of a page. So you can put another card under here if you want, and here, and right here. But I need to make them go the opposite way because I have some of these that are going to open this way. So we need to have these open the other way. Let's put that one back there. That's where the stuff is piling up back there. And so we need to make 4 of these that go the other way. So I do need one more piece of paper out. If we have time, we'll do that. Now, I learned this from Gail Augustinelli, and it was, she got it from Carrie. I'm sorry, I cannot remember his last name at all. But you could check her channel, and his name will be there. He made her a beautiful birthday pack of Edith Holden ephemera and tags and pockets and all kinds of goodies. It was just fantastic. And anyway, really a wonderful birthday gift. Really awesome. But anyway, so she was on her video, she was remaking some of the ones that he had made to see if she could, make them, of course. Of course, we know she can. I'm sorry, I'm trying to even this up, and I'm having a heck of a time because I already put a fold in it, and I put the wrong fold in it. There we go. That's a little better. Little bit better. Not great. It could be that I cut the paper crooked too. There we go. Now it's right. Okay. Oh, how beautiful is that? Isn't that wonderful? And this side is just words. So I think we'll have the "Give to me the life I love. Let the love go by me." Okay. I know this makes noise on here, and I apologize. Okay. So this is going to be the inside page. Now I'm doing mine different than Carrie or Gail did theirs. Carrie made his so it was a slip over the page, like this. And I'm doing mine so it's a stay on the page. Okay? All right. So we want it to go open that way. So this side here, we'll need to put, if this won't cut this, I'll have to Let me measure that. 8 1/4. So right about here, I suppose. And so that one's there. This one will have its cut right up here. Okay, so we have that and that. All I did was take 2 pages, and as you saw, I cut them down to 8 1/4 because my pages are normally 8 1/2. So 8 1/4, is that what I did this one at? You know what? I did it quite a bit smaller. I think that's better. Let's have a look. So we open our page, and it's going to go right here, like that. And this one, then you open it, and then you have this one, and then you have this one underneath. So that does take a whole page. Do we want it to be just a little bit shorter maybe? Like this one? I think that's a better size. So let's cut this one off at about that size. I'm going to use the cutter over here, the rotary cutter. There we go. I like that better. Let me see if there was any words that go with that one. Berries. Berries of something. Let me find some of my pieces. Berries of acorns? No. Berries of black Byron. So we might want to save that to put on here. And so all I did was, let me get some stuff out of the way. Let me put this back in there so I don't lose my concentration on my book up there. It looks to me like maybe it's off just a little bit, and it's because, of course, you put one page inside the other, and it all starts levitating outward. So I'm just going to slice that off. Now also, Carrie sewed his and Gail sewed hers. I'm not going to sew them. I could. Is my machine set up? It has the wrong color thread in it. So I don't think I'll sew them, at least not right now. I may go back over and sew them here pretty soon, but I'm not going to do it on camera. Okay. So let's ink it up first. Now, we talked about using the orange ink. Let's have a look and see what it looks like on this paper. Oh, that's a pretty color, isn't it? It's very fallish. A fallish color. Matches those berries nicely. And I'm just going to do the inside like this. Right there. Is that the right one? No. It has to be this one. Let's see. Well, let's do this other side. I don't know if I need to do it, but I don't think so. I think it's the side that unfortunately will get glued down. Okay, and this is on the inside. This is the outside. So this is where I needed to put the orange. It's right here. There we go. Okay, going to flip this way so I can get the centerpiece done. And folding it over helps to do the edges a little easier. Inking up my hands. Wouldn't you like to have known Edith Holden and been able to talk to her? I'll bet she was very interesting to talk to. Boy, I did not center that at all. Oh, it's because we cut it off after we centered it. That's why. Oh, Angela, don't do that to the next one, okay? Okay. We'll be good on the next one. So this goes this way, and that goes that way. So really, it's quite simple. I put one side over to the other, made sure I had my line there, and push this piece up against it. Let me see where I'm at in the camera, just like this. Oh, and I forgot to close my glue, so I don't know if it's going to... Oh, it is. It is going to work. And then just dot down here along this edge. That's where sewing it would be a great idea. There we go. And I'll need to what do I need to do? Oh, right here. When you open it back up, because you put that glue in there, it tries to glue this side shut because it squishes over there. So go ahead and take that extra off there so that your new pocket coming up here will be usable. Okay, and then we're going to glue this one down to there, just like this, and we want it to stay a pocket. So we won't glue any further than that. Okay, look at that. Now we have our cute little pocket. And this will get glued down to the page, like I said. We'll need to do this. There we go. That should be better. Yeah, that's a little bit better. So this will get glued down, It'll flip up, and then we have this. And I don't like that pocket being way down there like that. It's driving me up the wall. So we need a fix on it. How do we fix it? Well, I'll show you. If you cut your envelope off, you know, at the wrong time, and you want to fix this, then go ahead and let me take a piece that's already cut. I think I have some back here. Oops. Don't set that on your stuff that's drying. Because I've used this packet before. Okay. So it's going to have to fold right there. It will need to be cut off right here. Hang on. Bear with me. If I can find my pencil mark. And might have to see if that'll open. So, one thing about my channel is you get to learn how to fix your mistakes, which is a good thing. Right there. Because sometimes stuff just happens. And it doesn't always go off as planned. This not only will take away that cut where I put it, but it's going to... Oh, that's a good little bead to save there, huh? This is going to strengthen up this side of the pocket anyway. We're going to put that right on there like that. And we're going to glue it in. Okay, so just fold it over. Now open it up and make sure there's no glue on the inside there coming out of that piece we just inserted. And go ahead and put your glue back down. And I gotta find my rag. That does make it a little bit thicker, unfortunately. Okay, so now we have this. And what we'll do here is maybe apply some leaves or something, or maybe we'll use so we made it down, cut it down to 7.5 inches. So if you're unsure of your measurements, find something, a piece of paper, or use a centering ruler if you don't like to measure. And just fold your paper in half. And then you'll have your center mark. This is probably not going to want to cut because there's glue in there. So there's my center mark right there. I could cut that just slightly deeper, I think. There we go. Looking good. Easy peasy fix when you get something off-centered like I did. And now no one is the wiser except for you and I. And you and you and you and you. And you. Yes, you too. You know about this. Shh. Tell anyone. Okay. So, let's see. We really don't need anything in there, but you know, it would be nice to kind of oomph it up a little bit. I don't know if I have any Halloween or fall or Thanksgiving kind of things. That I want to put on one of the pockets. There's a nice white leaf. I'm so glad to live in a world where there are Octobers and of Green Gables. Isn't that the truth? What would happen if we cut that out? Oh, here it is. I don't know how this is going to look. I hope it looks okay. It's going to open that way. We could center it here. Why not? Let's center it, see what happens. Crease it. Go around the edges. I used to love to make pies. Goodness. Things sure change after your children leave the nest. Okay, here we go. Whoops. Making a mess. There we go. There. Now that helps because We really don't need to read all that background anyway. What we need is to have this centered and this as something readable on the page. So now let's have a look at it. Now that I like it better, so it would go on this side of the page, and it's gotten a little fluffier and fatter now, unfortunately, and that was not my hope. But that will work better, and that's kind of a nice surprise anyway. So we'll put some little tags in here and a little journaling card, and then we'll decide whether or not this is probably going to be fat enough with 2 cards in it. So, okay, so that one's done. Okay. So let's put this in here and one of these in here. We know that, oh, and we have a little book to go in here. Oh, let's put this one in there. It really matches good, doesn't it? So we know in that signature we have a couple of things to do. Oh, did we make these yesterday? I don't think I made them on camera. I made a couple of these tuck pockets, and all I did was fold the this paper over. I'll show you how I did that, because I need to make 2 more, I think. This is too thick this way, but let me just show you what I did. Do we have that one? Oh yeah, that's a good one to fold. Here's a good one. Yeah. Okay, all I did was I folded this over this way. Thinner paper would probably be better. I didn't quite line it up on this side here. And then all I did was I just folded this up on that piece here. And then I folded it back this way to form a pocket here. But it's too thick this way. So the first thing we need to do is probably cut down just this side of this line a little bit so that we can fold a piece of that down and make it stronger. So if it's better for you to cut it this way, you can. And I think it is for me. It will be crooked because I'm really good at cutting a nice crooked line. Never could cut a straight line. So now we have that as an extra. So I throw that over there. And then I want to cut some of this off because it's just too thick. Makes everything too thick. And there we go. Now this probably could get cut down. It's pretty tall that way. But I guess it could stay. So just showing you what, I'm way off track now, aren't I, from where we were. Oh my gosh, I am so good at doing that. Okay, well, hang on a minute and we'll get back on track. I think it was because I was throwing some things together for that signature. So on this pocket, I'm going to do up this side, and I am going to do right here, just like that. And I think maybe I'll just cut this little piece off here. The whole thing doesn't need to be a pocket, just this little piece right here. Although it kind of looks like it should be a giant pocket, doesn't it? Okay, so there we go. Nice little tuck spot. Right here. That's not very helpful. We could put some little things in there. So that's how we're going to do those. But let me get back on track. Sorry. I am so sorry I got off track. So that one is done. We might as well finish this one while we're here. Okay. Going to cut that off. Right there. Ta-da! And then this piece, going to give it about a ½ inch there. It's just to add strength to the upper part of the pocket as it gets used. You know, they kind of wear out. Okay. Add a bit of glue, not that one. This one would be good. I know you're all twiddling your thumbs thinking, Angela, when are we going to get back to that pocket we were making? As soon as I'm done with this one. Sorry about that. Oh my goodness. By closing this little piece off, this little tiny triangle, you won't end up losing something down in the corner of that pocket and then having to rip it to get it out. Like if a grandchild stuck a collector coin in there and you had to get it out of there. That would be bad. Okay. Now these are going to be a little too large for the page, so they will end up getting cut down a bit, actually. So getting rid of that one piece actually is a pretty good idea. I wonder how we could cut that to make it look better, though. Maybe I'm going to have to rethink that. Oh, you know me. I'm always thinking. That wouldn't work. I wonder if that would work. No. I was thinking that you could put a thing on it and it would dangle. If you put an eyelet in there, you could dangle something from there. Look at that. You really could. It would be kind of like it would be annoying, is what it would be. So I don't know if this is going to look right if we cut it off. Let's cut it off. It looks okay. So So should that piece get cut off too then? You know, should it be like a tag and we just slice one, slice the other? How did it go? This way. So we'd have to flip it over this way. Well, that's okay. What do you think? Will that work? Still? No? Yes? No? I don't know. Okay, well, moving back on. We'll have to think about that some more. Okay. Back to our pockets. This one. Okay, we have berries and oh, we have acorns there. And we have to have it go that way. I'm going to leave the words on the outside. Hazelnuts, we call them filberts. Lots of people call them hazelnuts. Looks like an oak tree to me. Okay, there's those two. Let's cut this off at 7.5 and trim that little bit off the side there. So 7.5. Or 7 1/4, isn't it? Yeah, 7 1/4. So if we just go 7, I'm going to just do 7. Save that in case I want to put the words on here. And I'm going to slice just a little bit off this side. There we go. Should that be the inside? I mean, that's much happier there like that, isn't it? You open it up and it's like, oh, that's so pretty. But now they're cut wrong. I'd have to slice that off just a little bit more. And then we'll have to put some words on the front. There, that'll do. I'm not doing any more to it. Okay, so let's cut the hole in up here. Right about there. And then this is going on this side of the page, opening. So, find your center. Right about there. There we go. Okay. Now let's see, we want to distress. Oh, we don't have much longer. Sorry, I got carried away doing something else. This is glued down, so we don't have to worry about that. And then let's do this one. Oh, this side. Angela, you're so funny. I love ink. Ink is so fun. Okay, so this is going in here like this. So there and here. There. And here. There we go. Cool. Very cool. Now this one is going to be here. Going to put some dots down here. I don't want to overdo it. Just a little bit's going to glue it together. Okay. When you open that up, just double check your glue. And the stuff that is seeping all over out here, go ahead and wipe it up. Enough will be left to glue this down. And then you're just doing these two sides. 1, 2. There we go. Look at that. Very pretty. Now we won't do anything to the inside, and since we didn't mess up this hole, this place, does look kind of in the wrong spot, but it's fine. We don't have to fix that one, but we need to do something out here, don't we? And I like the idea of putting a little strip on it. Let's see what strips I have over here. Here's a nice October one. Let's put that on there. I'm going to just give that a quick cut. And let's see, do we need to take it off just a little bit? I think I'll glue it down just a little bit off so that we can cut that off right there. I like to use the longer scissors when I have a long cut, because you can just follow where the tip of the scissor is going and it makes it easier to cut. It's not straight, but I can dream. Dream a little dream. Out here. There we go. That's better. Yes, I like that better. There. There we go. I think that looks good. I like it. So we'll need to make a little card for there and a little card for there. Okay, so that one is done. And do we have time to make another one? Here we go. We have some leaves here, October and November. And I think we'll go ahead and put these on the inside like we did the other one. I really like how that turned out. So we'll fold this one over. Fold this one over. Shall I? Yes, that's right. It is right. Okay. Now, 7 inches. There we go. And then trim it up. There. Trim it up down the side. Right about there. Oh my goodness. Aren't you glad you have me to talk to myself so that you don't have to talk to yourself? You can say, oh my goodness, she's just talking away. Okay. Over there. And let's see, if I did this, gave it a little mark. Oh, that's center right there. Oh boy, that's the fast way to do it. But that's the wrong side. Almost did it. I almost messed it up. Okay, now these both have words in them this time. So we need to change that a little bit. And we just so happen to cut a piece off over here that might work. Right there. So we will put that in right there. Oh, like this. Doesn't matter if it's a little crooked on the inside because you're not going to see the inside. You're only going to see this little tiny bit that's showing. And this is just because there's a word there that's showing that we don't want to show. We don't want to see it. It might be there, but we don't need to know about it. Okay, And the other one is going to go right over here, like that. Yeah, we'll cut this one off. Oh, now this one will be seen. So we have to rethink that. Probably what we need to do is cut a whole circle. And then if I cut it just about in half, will that cover it? No. Yes. Right there. So, right here and right there. So, we'll do this. It's on my lap. There we go. There we go. Now it can be seen and it's fine because it, you know, it's just part of it now. Okay. Now, this piece, that does not go there. And this could go here. Oh my goodness, it's almost time to say goodbye to all our family. Okay, we'll apply that here in just a second. Let's get this together. Put them in camera. Little dots. They don't really even need to be that big. That is a little too large, and that's probably why I'm getting so much spillover. Go to this side, clean a little bit of that up. Really, with this art glitter glue, it dries so quickly that it just doesn't take very long. For something to be all nice and sealed together. And I'll ink it when it's when I'm all done here. There we go. Cool. Let's put this on. Let's see. Right side up or upside down? That's upside down. Oh gosh, oh nice. There we go. So we'll ink this up really quick and we will be done for the day. Fast inking. I love this orange. It's really a great color with the fall. With the fall color. With the fall theme, I mean. There we go. Okay, so when we come back next time, we will maybe return to the corner pieces, and then we have, I think, 2 more booklets that we need to make. So we'll do that too. So booklets and corner pieces. And we'll decide if this is a good way to do them or not. We might consider something else there. So, something to think about. Something for me to think about, anyway. Okay? Don't forget, subscribe. And give me a thumbs up. Leave me some words of hello. Oh, it's because I have the camera up close. So, let's see. If I go back out to there. Ah, there you are. I see you all now. Alrighty, thanks for joining me today. I really appreciate it, and hi and hugs to everybody out there. That's all I got for the day. I'm going to go redo my inker. See? Can you see? It finally lost it. It's coming apart at the seams. It's been months. All right, bye.